Welcome to. Hello, my name is Patty Karban, and I'm the principal of Darden Elementary School. Today, we want to welcome all of the South Bend community to the Showcase of Schools. And there are so many wonderful schools in the South Bend community school corporation, but today we're going to highlight Darden Elementary because it's dear to the people of our school. And we hope everyone today gets a sense, a little bit more knowledge of who we are as a school community and possibly how you could be also part of our community here at Darden. So we're going to hear from students, teachers, and some parent. But first I just want to highlight a few things that as the leader of the school that it is a pleasure for me to be a part of. And we service K-5 students, and we have about 420 students. And the learning community is just a fabulous to be a part of. We are currently really working to develop learners and thinkers to get them ready and prepared to move on to the next level. And our academic focus this year is we're really focusing on writing in all content areas. If you come to Darden, you will see student examples of writing throughout our building. Our students are able to express themselves and through their writing skills, and we are developing those skills K-5. And in science this year, we have added a focus, which is an environmental ed focus. And particularly with the pandemic, this has been wonderful because all of our students have been able to get out in the outdoors, and they're really applying their knowledge and applying what they're learning in the environment. We have a beautiful plot of land behind our school. It's about 9 acres. We have nature trails, a prairie, and it's just been wonderful to see our students engaging in their learning in the natural world. And we're another aspect that we're working on is math. We want our students to be able to solve in-depth problems, and they do that by being able to understand what kind of story problems are asking of them, and then apply the skills and strategies that they've learned to solve those problems. So those are just like some of our academic focuses. And we also are developing our learners socially and emotionally. And thankfully, we've had some wonderful collaboration with some community partners. We have implemented now, this is our 4th year of implementing mindfulness. Our students are becoming more aware of themselves and their feelings. They can express that. And they have learned the skills and tools to de-escalate themselves if they're experiencing certain emotions. And they're also able to grow different brain cells by engaging in some breathing techniques and some yoga poses. So that is part of our curriculum at Darden, and it's been a joy to see the progression through all of our subject areas from kindergartners, and then when they graduate in 5th grade, our students are prepared at Darden to move on to that next level. And they're prepared to move on to that next level because we have a fabulous community of teachers who are also learners. They are spending their own time and time that is provided by the corporation, but to really develop their professional skills and learn to reach all the different types of learners. Today, you're going to hear from a few of our teachers and why they feel like it's unique to be a part of Darden Elementary School. But right now, I'm going to introduce to you our cognitive intervention specialist, Sally Carlin. Sally comes to Darden and with just a plethora of knowledge and experience, and she has really raised the level of instruction throughout our building by sharing her knowledge and ideas, and she also has had works really closely with a lot of our students, and our community is only better because of her. So I want to introduce her to you today, and she'll talk to you about her experience at Darden. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everybody. I am so happy to be here as part of Team Darden. You know, when I thought about what I would say about my experience at Darden, there's a lot you can say. There's a lot of really positive, amazing things going on. But for me, the word joy popped into my mind. Darden is a place of joy because the people lead and teach not just from their head, but from their hearts. I've been part of this amazing profession for nearly 30 years, and more than 20 of those years have been teaching in South Bend schools. And so I have read my fair share of mission statements over the years, and most of the school mission statements that I've been a part of talk about teaching the whole child. But at Darden, those are not just words. Darden is one of those places that you happen upon where teaching the whole child is something that's enacted every day. We strive to develop not just minds, but hearts, and to have our students grow academically, physically, socially, and emotionally, and frankly, not just the students, but the staff and even visitors. Darden is a place of joy, and I think you feel it when you're there. So I have the pleasure of asking some questions and introducing some more Darden voices to you. And the first of those is our amazing fourth grade Teacher of the Year, Mike Slattery. And he's going to be talking to us about what makes teaching at Darden unique.
Hello. I think when it comes down to thinking about Darden, the word that comes to me really is family. To me, as a fourth grade teacher, building a sense of community is always my top priority. I always tell the parents, my classroom's going to be different. We do it as a family. We build a sense of community that's important to me. But what I found in coming to Darden is that really is what Darden is all about. You see it everywhere. And so I've been fortunate enough to have amazing bonds with great groups of kids year after year. But a big part of that is that we're supported by the whole staff. The sense of community in Darden is very strong. Kids, you see it in the hallways. The kids are laughing, they're talking with each other. And what really strikes me is the way the kids talk with the adults that aren't their teachers, that could be the custodians or other teachers like me, and kindergartners are saying, hey, I want to show you this, I want to talk to you about this. That it's that comfort level, that idea of family. And it really is just really built upon by a great staff that support each other very much professionally and personally. That you walk the halls, and again, the classes, it's not separate classes. We're all part of one group and that supports each other. And that's unique. This is my 34th year, and I've taught pretty much on all sides of the city of South Bend. This is a unique field. This is a unique place. And not only do you see that within the classroom, but also outside the classroom, in the family events, that it's a part of tradition. I've been here now long enough that I have had the honor to teach students who are the children and even grandchildren of Darden Darts. So that says an awful lot. That the community, the area around this school, they believe in this school, they support us very much, and help us to build that family atmosphere both inside the classroom, outside the classroom, and even outside the school in the community. So it really makes it a very special place to be.
Thank you, Mr. Slattery. And this is Miss Carlin, and you're hearing my voice from off stage a bit. And next there's going to be a Darden parent coming on, Susie Kelly, who is the parent of kindergartner Chase and second grader Finn. And Susie, talk, if you would, about the supports that you get as a parent at Darden.
Sure. I want to talk about the communication between the school and the parents. We have newsletters that get emailed to us almost weekly, if not weekly. And the teachers use Class Dojo, I think most of them do, to talk to the parents daily about what's going on in their classroom. I know that for my son Finn, I got messages from his teacher about a cool science experiment that they did with leaves and learning about how they pull the chlorophyll and stuff when the seasons change, to learn about the hibernation of trees. So that's pretty awesome. They also do a lot of family nights, besides, crazy COVID, where they encourage us to come and be a family and have time together outside of electronics, outside of school, and just kind of be with each other. There's a lot of skate nights because Darden Darts love to skate. We also, I know we do a walk-a-thon every spring to help raise money for different things that the school needs. One year we were able to raise enough money to get a brand new playground for the school, and I know that we used another year's worth of funds to buy some tech and some books. So that's pretty awesome. I am not a super huge fan of this whole hybrid thing, but the fact that the teachers are able to really teach and be able to kind of get their point across through a computer and have the students understand it is super, super amazing. The teachers that I've come across with the kindergartner and the second grader, they have really done an excellent job getting their point across and then being able to respond right away if there's any questions, or if you need some help, or if you're missing something. They're always ready to help you out. And on the other side of all of this, besides the academics, I feel as a parent that the teachers and the staff at Darden are there for me. I'm gonna cry, sorry. For anything that happens. This year's been hard for a lot of people, especially my family, and oh my gosh, I didn't expect this to happen. And I really feel like they're there with their hearts open and an ear to listen and to help with anything somebody might need. I thought for sure it'd be not me crying. So I'm gonna just conclude that I am extremely grateful for all of the kind and caring hearts that Darden has in its staff and its building.
Thank you, Mrs. Kelly. And now we've got some Darden students you'll see, starting with third grade Kentrell. Hey, Kentrell. There you go, buddy. And Kentrell, just talk to us. What do you like best about Darden?
My teachers and my great friends and
Think about this year. What have been some of the highlights for you? What are some of the things that you've done that you were happy to have done?
I got a little bit better at math
Awesome.
because last year I was struggling on math a lot.
Good for you. So you're having some math success this year. Great. Have you managed to go out in the yard at Darden, in the forest or the path or anything? Can you talk about that? What it was like as a third grader doing that?
Yeah, like it was like there's like a thing where we went outside and like there was like a paper and like it had like leaves on it and we seen who could find the most leaves that were on the paper.
Awesome. Did you find some?
Yeah, but I didn't get to find a lot. Only found like 2.
That's a highlight of fall. Anything else you want to add? You've done a great job, sweetie.
My teachers are really patient.
That's awesome, Kentrell.
Yeah.
Okay, thanks so much. You did a great job. And next, we'll hear from Ava. She's a second grader. Hi, Ava. So can you talk, what do you like best about Darden, sweetie?
That we get to write and we can go to the nature trail and do a lot of projects.
Awesome. What are you writing about? What have you written about at Darden?
We were learning about animals.
Awesome. So you're doing informational writing?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Talk about the nature trail. You mentioned it. What did you do out there?
Well, we were finding leaves and we were doing an experiment on the leaves of what makes the leaves change color.
How did you do that? What did you have to do to the leaves?
Well, we put them in the blender and mix them with alcohol.
Very cool. Wonderful. Anything else you like about Darden? You've done a great job.
No.
Okay, thanks so much, sweetie. And last, we've got another second grader, Finn. Hey, buddy. Hey, Finn. What do you like best about Darden?
A lot of things.
What comes to mind? What's your favorite subject? Or what's your favorite time of day?
My favorite time of day is afternoon.
Yeah? How about the playground? What's your favorite part there? Because we've got lots of different areas at Darden, right?
Yeah.
What's your favorite thing to do outside?
Play.
Yeah, we've got some cool areas. Have you been in the prairie? Can you talk? Has your class been in the big prairie? I don't think anybody's talked much about that. Talk to us about that. What's going on out there?
There's like a lot of raking.
Yeah. Can you tell people why it is we're raking? What's going to happen in, I don't know, about a week?
Where to plant seeds.
Yeah. And not just any kind of seeds, right? We're planting native seeds to change the prairie into a beautiful Indiana prairie. Did you rake the ground? Oh my goodness, Finn. Were you on your hands and knees raking or were you raking with the big long rake?
A small one.
Well, we're glad you did that good hard work. Finn, awesome job. Any other things you want to add? You've done great. Awesome. Thank you, buddy.
Well, you've got to meet some of our wonderful community members in our learning community. You got to hear from some of our students. It was just kind of some prompts, and they did a fabulous job. You heard from our teachers, our parent, and we want everyone to know that we're hoping that you will join our Darden community for next school year. And I don't know if there's any questions for us. No questions. So if you have any questions, you're always free to contact Darden School. You could email me or call the school, and we'd be happy to talk to you about how your family and students could be a part of our community. Thank you.